Alrighty, welcome back to another trade recap. Today, as you can see, I ended up just taking one trade. I took a short on Nasdaq. TP was hit in 2 minutes, very quick trade. I was in and I was out. So let's kind of run through what I was wanting to see coming into market open and what actually ended up happening. So if we start off at the 4 hour, let's go to the daily. If we start off at the daily, what do I want to see become the draw on the higher time frame? The relative equal highs as well as this unfilled daily fair value gap, right? I think this is the obvious draw. Price wants to rebalance this daily fair value gap as well as take out these relative equal highs, as we have been very bullish for the past week, I would say. So moving on to the 4 hour. If we take a look at the 4 hour, coming into market open, we had opened up this 4 hour bullish fair value gap. Now, at market open, we were actually trying to make our way through this 4 hour fair value gap. And it looked like we wanted to run through. However, as you can see, we ended up coming up and respecting this 4 hour fair value gap. So this 4 hour fair value gap had a lot to do of my bias and what market might have wanted to do. Because, again, if we go down to the 15 minute, if you come down to the 15 minute, we have all this generated sell side liquidity below us, right? We have this low, we have these relative equal lows, right? And then again, we have this 4 hour fair value gap right here. Now, coming into market open, we also had opened up this 15 minute fair value gap. So I wanted to see how this were to react. If we react bearish, I would want to see a move lower, right? Towards this generated sell side liquidity. However, if we run through this, I want to see London high become the draw. So let's scroll down and let's kind of just replay price. Keep in mind, this is the, all right, 729, here we go. So at market open, we ended up pumping straight up to London high, right? So we ran that 15 minute, we were respecting the 4 hour bullish inefficiency, and now he had taken London high. So we had taken the draw that I wanted to see initially. So the draw has been taken. So I want to become extremely patient and kind of look at where price might want to react and where price might want to be drawn towards. So I mark out this 5 minute. I mark out this unfilled 5 minute. Price might want to rebalance to this because overall we are bullish. I mark out this 15 minute, right? Price might want to rebalance to this 15 minute or this 15 minute that ends up getting opened up, right? So I'm just marking out points in price where I want to see the market rebalance to. So I mark out this 5 minute. And I just want to be patient. I want to be patient and I want to see what market wants to do, because at this point in time, we have we have this manipulation leg. However, if we were to take this, the change would be all the way down here, right? So I don't want to take that. I want to wait for internal manipulation. So at this point in time, what I wanted to see was I wanted to see a move lower, tap this 1 minute, right? Continue to build price action, generate sell side, go take this high, and then have internal manipulation down where I can possibly take a short. Now, if we run through price, we end up building price action, right? And we end up taking this high, right? So we have our internal manipulation, and then we also end up putting in a bullish SMT. So we end up putting in, or a bearish SMT, sorry. If we take a look over at ES at this point in time, NQ ends up taking this high, ES does not. So we end up putting in a bearish SMT here internally. So what do I want to see from this? I don't want to see a move all the way back down to these lows or these relative equal lows below me, no. I just want to see a rebalance into this 5 minute bearish bullish fair value gap. What am I waiting for? I'm waiting for this fair value gap to get ran through, and I'm waiting for this change in the state to get closed below. What happens on the very next candle? We end up closing below. I enter short on the candle close. Stop was at the high. And I'm targeting the 5 minute fair value gap, right? Price ends up coming down, tapping the 5 minute, and I was done right here, right? So this was my trade that I ended up taking today. Very simple, exactly what I wanted to see, very clear model. But that was the trade that I ended up taking. I'm up around like $600 on the day. I didn't take any trades on my live account. I just took my trades on my Alpha Futures accounts. which I guess is a live account technically on a prop firm. But yeah, I'm up around like 600 bucks on the day. Great way to end off the week. But yeah, this was basically my trade that I ended up taking today. I hope you guys enjoyed this trade recap. I hope you guys followed your rules today and you guys had a great trading day as well. And just remember, that's the whole point of this, is not if I win or lose. If I would have lost this, I would have been just, I would have been fine with taking this as I did when I won it, right? All that matters is that you followed your rules. So I hope you guys enjoyed this trade recap, and I will catch you in the next one.